might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
Hi, and welcome to our training. 7 interview secrets that will help you to get a job. My name is Gil Feiner. I'm a professional speaker and global trainer for your business success. We will start now with secret number 1. I want to share with you 10 common job interview mistakes. Mistake number 1 is arriving late for the interview. Did you know that you can make bad impression already before the interview starts? This happens when you are late for the interview. When you are late to the interview, it shows lack of respect for the company and lack of respect for your interviewer. It might consider also as lack of professionalism and bad time management. My advice, arrive to your interview ahead of time. Be on the site when the interview is at least 15 minutes before. Mistake number 2, bring a cup of coffee with you to the interview. If you need a refuel for a coffee, do it before you enter to the interview. As while you're having a coffee during the interview, in some companies, they might consider it as not professional. It also might take the attention from you while you are during the interview. And the worst is dropping away your cup of coffee. While candidates are nervous, they're having some stress during the interview, they might play a bit with their cup of coffee and then drop it on their own clothes or maybe on the table, and in the worst scenario, they drop the coffee over the interviewer. It's a great way to lose the interviewer. However, it is okay to bring a cup of water with you to the interview. Mistake number 3, using the smartphone during the interview. Some candidates can avoid the temptation to look in the smartphone to answer text message or answering incoming call during the interview. Be aware that using the smartphone during the interview considered to be rude. It is pretty clear message to the interviewer that this job interview and getting this job is not on your first priority. So before you arrive into the interview, already shut down your smartphone and put it on your bag, and then you are safe during the interview. Mistake number 4, having no idea about this company. Be aware that it is very common that your interviewer is going to ask you, what do you know about our company? So it will be better that you will make some small research before you arrive into the interview about this company. So open their website, check their Facebook page, maybe checking their LinkedIn page, read about the company, about their target, about their vision, about the management team, about the products or about the services, and be ready. Mistake number 5, inaccurate resume details, fuzzy resume. Despite the fact that you already sent your CV while you are applying to the job, usually while you are arriving to the interview, you will be asked to fill some forms and you will need to write them down also in accuracy with the reference for the years. So I do advise you, before you arrive to the interview, print your resume and bring a copy of the resume with you. Mistake number 6. Not paying attention to your interviewer. Don't lose your attention during the interview. Stay tuned, stay focused, concentrate on your interviewer in order that you can collect all the information, you can listen well to his question, and then you can provide accurate answer to the point. Mistake number 7, talking too much. There is nothing worse in an interview than endless chatting. Huddle. Do not talk too much. The interviewer does really not need to know all your life story and with many colorful details. Always remember that the interview is a complete professional session. It is not private one. It's not personal one. So stay tuned, stay focused, and provide answer and details which are relevant to the interview only. Our world is smaller than we think, and you don't know who your interviewer might know. Avoid any scenario of putting a blame over your past boss and your past colleagues. The preferred impression you want to create during the interview is that your potential employer will get the feeling that you can work and cooperate with hard and rude people, and you can solve problems in a mature way. Mistake number 9, not being prepared for questions. Your interviewer is going to ask you many questions about your profession, about your skills, about your experience, and so on. However, there are specific questions he will ask you in order to find the match, if you are really matched to this specific job. So my advice to you, already at home, prepare all possible questions that the interviewer might ask you. In addition, all very relevant answers for all these questions. Find an answer which are simple and short. Mistake number 10, handshaking. It is very common that before an interview, the interviewer and the candidate shaking hands. You can learn a lot about a person. You can get a lot of first impression without words, already by handshaking. I advise to you that while you are having a handshake in the beginning, I advise to you regarding a handshaking, make sure that it will take 2-3 seconds, not more than this. And while you are holding the hand of the interviewer, make it not too strong and not too soft. Take a full handshake. Don't take just 2 or 3 fingers. Make a full handshake for 2-3 seconds. It will give a good impression. In this session, we learn the most common mistakes that candidates tend to do during an interview. I hope you can benefit from this information, and I will meet you soon in our second secret.